My name's Orinoco, and I'm here today to have a look at this car. I am. This is a Subaru Pretzel, and it's a very nice car. I've had it for a little while now, and it ran fantastically the last time that I did use it, which was last summer, believe it or not. Now we're coming up to another summer. We're in spring-a-ding-ding at the moment. Well, the beginning of it anyway. This hasn't ran for quite some time now, so let's do a little bit of a will it run. It's not like a major 20-year will it run video, but this is going to be an interesting one. I can just feel it in my bones. I'm telling you, this is going to be the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life. This is going to be the best. We've even got, it's been so long since it last was used or even touched. We've got cobwebs, we've got spidering webs all over the place. This is serious stuff that we're dealing with at the moment, and we need to make sure that we handle it with care, because if we don't, we might get in a little spot of bother, and we don't want to be in any spots of bothers, do we? No, we don't. This is a Thunder Tiger, and Thunder Tigers are known for being a little bit aggressive when cornered. So we've got to make sure that we don't corner this beast, because if we do, we might be in a spot of bother. We've got an air filter on there, which is good, flippity floppity. We've got a battery in there. Oh my giddy aunt, we've got a battery. But I don't know what type of servostastic we have in here. So we need to make sure that we're ready to rock and roll at any moment in time. Got water in me. I was using this to suck out water, antifreeze, from my header tank in my van. So because it was a good opportunity. But the trouble is, it's pink as well, so I had to make sure that I didn't leave any in there. Otherwise, I might put some in there, and then we go jing jang jiggly. You know what I mean? So we've got to be careful with that. So we'll what's in here? We've got some nitro fuel. All right, we'll poke a bit of that in here. So you've got to keep these things flowing, because if you don't, we're going to fill it up absolutely to the max. Maxi Jaxi. Here we go, Johnny boy. John, where is you, John? Has anybody seen John? No one's seen John. No one's seen John, have they? John he's gone missing. Manuel, I don't know what's happened to Manuel. Manuel was just, the last time I saw Manuel, he was flying a kite on the outskirts of Japan, and that was the last time I ever saw Manuel. He just, after that, ding, disappeared. And I say to some people, have you seen Manuel? And they just look at me blankly, as if to say, what are you on about? Do you know what I mean? It's a strange economy at the moment. So I'm going to get this just to make sure that we don't get any on here, because it can make a bit of a mess sometimes, and we don't want that to be happening. Let's primage a little bit. Now we can use the same cloth, and all we've got to do is take that off there, because what can happen is, if we get any jellies going on. Hello, Minion. No, that one doesn't work, Minion Head. Why do you want that one?
Because I want two.
You can't have two. I don't think Roblox even works with two controllers, and there's only one of you. How can you have two?
I picked my one off because the box.
Oh, is that the battery out of your controller?
No.
Hold on, let me go and sort the Minion out. He's trying to get his little Xbox working.
Because this.
Bless him. See, look, this is the thing, you see. No one ever listens to me. I don't know about what it's like in your family, right? But in my family, I'm an inconvenience, right? No one ever listens to me. If I say, be careful with that, don't do that because it'll break. And, you know, and they see that as oh, you're just being a nuisance now, telling me what to do sort of thing. You know, the wife is like that, the kids are like it. So I keep saying, don't do that because it'll break. And if it breaks, you won't have it anymore and it won't work and then you'll be upset. They don't listen and they break things. So what's happened now is they've got 3 Xbox controllers, right? and they've got batteries in them, battery packs. I bought them battery packs to put in all the Xbox controllers, so we don't have to keep changing batteries, right? Or charging batteries up. You just plug it, when the battery runs out, you just plug it in, it charges, right? Well, I keep saying, because you can use them controllers while they're charging with the battery, with it connected, right? So you're charging the battery, but you can also play. And I keep saying, don't pull the wire, and when you plug it in, don't jab it in, just plug it in gently, and don't just snag it and pull it around, because it'll break. They don't listen to me, do they? The amount of wires they've gone through. But now, all the battery packs, the connectors inside the battery, yeah, broken. 2 of them have been pushed right in the battery, you can't even get them, and the other one's just broken, it fell apart. You know, same with the phone chargers for the mobile phones, and the little chargers for the little chargers for the mobile phones and that. I'm always saying to them, if you're using your phone with it plugged in, yeah, don't bend the wire, because you'll snap it off, or bend it and it'll go flop, it won't make a connection anymore, it won't work. Oh, why are you always telling me what to do? You know, what's happened? They've all broken, haven't they? And they come to me, it won't charge. Oh, or the missus says, my phone won't charge. Look at it, all the connections are wobbly and broken, isn't it? Just listen, man. I know this from experience, because I was a cock once, still am a cock, but I was even more of a cock, and I broke the wires, and I thought to myself, I've broken that now, I've got to be careful with these little wires, got to be careful with them. Nobody listens. Comment, are you that person in your family where if you know something, you try to help the rest of your family out, yeah? You try to say, look, don't do that because it'll break. Be gentle with that, or don't do that, do this instead because that thing breaks, and whatever. They don't listen. They think you're a nuisance. They think you're trying to control them. You're not. You're just trying to help. Put a comment. Are you that person? Anyway, let's get back to that. I've sorted his controller out now. I don't know. Sometimes you just feel like giving up, don't you? You just think to yourself, I'm not going to bother trying to help someone because they won't listen. I'll let them break it. When they break it, I won't even say, oh, I knew you were going to do that. I'll just leave it. Just leave it. Just go, oh, that's strange, isn't it? I wonder why it broke. Mad. Anyway, before we got talking about that kind of stuff, we was about to just blow the jelly, potential jelly, out of this pipe. So we'll put the cloth there like that, and we'll blow down this little pipe here. No jelly there whatsoever. So hopefully that means there isn't any jelly inside the carburation unit, and we should be able to prime it up and fire this up like the beast that it is. Here we go. Open up the throttle, full shebang. Oh, come on, what is the matter with you? Come on. I'm gonna have to find out what transmitter this is on here. What the bloody? That ain't right, is it? Oh well. There we go. That worked that time. I can't remember what I had this on. Did I have it on... Actually, let's get the transmitter going. Did I have it on this? I can't remember now. Why is that loose? Yeah, I did. But why... There's a battery pack in there as well. Why is that loose though? Did I loosen that for a reason? I don't know why that is. Maybe it's to charge it up. Let's put that back in. It's on a fly sky, so we can put that in there. It's on a fly sky. Let's put these batteries. I know we're prolonging it a little bit. Let me just quickly put some batteries in here. I've got these energizers. Look, these are the proper ones. You know what I mean? These are serious. If you've got Energizer batteries, you mean business. Don't know why I've got them. Must have nicked them off somebody who means business, but we'll put these in here. Energizer Max. Gotta love an Energizer Max. Right, and then we put this, where's it gone? This silly little brace thing goes across there, and then we jam that in there. Jam that down there like that. That one gets jammered in there like that. It does. Yes, it does. Yes, and then oh my giddy aunt! What are you doing to me? This is meant to keep the batteries in, but it don't do a very good job, does it? What was I talking about, Manuel? I can't remember now. I saw Margaret the other day. Margaret, remember Margaret? She's doing all right, I think. I see her the other day. She was in the butcher's buying some chicken, and I said, Margaret, what you doing? And she said, I don't know. I said, oh right, that sounds good. Right, model 6 FS HTT, don't know what HTT is. SS, the Savage 21, right. The Savage SS, I don't know why I've got that on here, because that's got Futaba in it now. The P10, alright. I don't know what HTT is. What's HTT? Don't know. FS5. I don't know what FS5 is. FG4. Don't know what that is. HTT. Roven. Oh, that's, yeah, okay, fair enough. Roven! Hello there, Roven! SS. We'll put it on SS because I can't remember what the... I can't... because it's not HTT. I'm that one. I don't know, we'll have it on that one because that'll do the trick. Right, here we go. Let's try and fire up the beast and see what happens. Johnny Boy, 1, 3. What are you doing now, Minion Head?
It's doing it again.
It's doing it again?
Yeah.
Oh my giddy aunt. Right, back to Xbox solving. Back in a minute. Right, mended it again now. Oh, bloody hell. We will get here eventually. Right, here we go. I don't think it's going to need a bit. This particular engine was always a little bit. Where's it gone? It was always a bit. Okay, that ain't got enough power in it. That's not got enough power in it, John. Give it a little bit of a heat up, and then I reckon it'll work. Okay. Applied a slight amount of heat to the old engine, and we'll see what goes on now then, shall we? Should just fire up like a beast. Unless it hasn't got enough fuel, that is. Oh yeah. What an absolute beast, look at that. If that's not the best thing you've ever seen in your life, I don't know what is. But anyway, there we go. Thunder Tiger, something or another, whatever that's called. I always forget what cars are called. I've got one of those memories where I can remember things which don't really matter. Like an elephant, do you know what I mean? I can remember loads of things which are just random. But when it comes to things, names of things, I forget. And then later on it'll pop into my head. I'll be sitting on the settee, and all of a sudden I'll go, oh yeah, that was called that. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, runs like an absolute dream. So there we go. If you like starting up random cars and random engines and nitro things like that, think about sticking around, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I've got a few of them that I'm going to start up. Look, that's an electric drift car. That's nitro P10. That's nitro, and that's also nitro. So I'm going to fire them all up. None of them have ran for, well, some of them haven't ran for probably about a year. Other ones probably 6 or 7 months. This one was probably 6 or 7 months. So I'm going to just start them all up. Now and again I do start up a few cars that I've got sitting around, because some of them I keep for sentimental reasons. Some of them were given to me, so I can't sell them. I could sell them, but I can't morally sell them, if you know what I mean. Unless I really squeeze have to, then I will have to, but I keep them for that reason. And I haven't really got any that I just have anymore because they're only them ones. What I do primarily though is I scour the net. I surf the net on a regular basis, and I find all the nitro cars and petrol cars that have been neglected, sitting underneath people's beds, on shelves, in lofts, in barns, in sheds, wherever they might be. I get hold of them and I get them running again at the very least. I don't really restore them to fully brand new, but I get them running and driving in most cases, and then I sell them on so that people can enjoy them, and I get them back into circulation. And I'll tell you what, the nitro hobby, a lot of people say nitro was dying out. I'll tell you something, it bloody well ain't. Nitro is kicking off again, right? The amount of people that have been buying nitro cars in the last couple of years, either because they've seen videos like mine and other people's, or because they've just come across it and they fancied it and they've got, you know, and with any luck, the aim of the game is to get nitro, people understanding nitro, get nitro flowing again, so that the shops see people coming in and wanting to buy nitro cars, brand new nitro cars, and then they'll be relaying that onto the manufacturers like HPI, Kyosho, Hebeo, Tamiya, any manufacturer that makes nitro cars, right? They'll be going to them, they'll be going, look, we need to buy more stock. We've got people coming in left, right and centre asking to buy nitro cars, so they keep buying more stock in, right? The manufacturers will be like, blimey, people want to buy nitro cars, wow, and they'll start making new ones, really good ones, you know what I mean? Because it did start to go downhill because people were starting to buy electric ones, and obviously the manufacturers like HPI, Kyosho and whatever, you know, they're gonna, Traxxas or whatever, they're gonna obviously go where the money is. Yeah, that's what they are. They're a business. They're to go where the money is, yeah? If people are buying more electric over nitro, they're going to be developing and making more electric cars, because that's where they're going to make their money. They don't really care, yeah? It's a matter of fact, yeah? They don't really care whether it's nitro or electric or petrol or whatever that sells more. You know, they only care where the money is. But if people are buying nitro, they're going to start developing more nitros, and we're going to see some really cool models coming out like we did back in the early 2000s and in the 90s and the early 2000s, you know, some proper nice cars, you know, when they actually designed cars properly and had fun doing it, and they brought them out to us like the Rush Evo, Savages, you know, the T-Maxes, you know, all them really cool cars. The Kyosho made bloody dirt bikes back in the 80s and 90s. You know, there was all kinds of really cool nitro cars. They were just having fun designing them and making them. Nowadays, everything's very simple and safe, which is boring. But if we keep buying them, they're going to keep making them. I'll catch you lot on the next one. I'm going to go and give this car a bit of a blast, probably tomorrow. So if you want to see this car driving around, having a nice old time in the car park somewhere, think about sticking around, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's go and fire some more cars up. That'll be for the next video though. Cheerio. Thanks for watching. Treat people nicely. Don't take people for granted. Yeah? And we will have a nice happy life together. I'll see you later.